Well, Citibank has reversed its policy of discriminating against gun retailers and manufacturers as of today. But is it enough for us to forgive them? Hey everybody, Yankee here. I'm sure a lot of you already know that credit card companies, especially under the Biden administration, started making it really hard for gun manufacturers, gun retailers, anybody that really dealt in the firearms industry, made it really hard for them to get merchant services. You know, they wouldn't work with them unless they agreed to some really heinous conditions. And that made it to where it was hard for them to find services. And if they did find services, they had to pay way more than other businesses would have to. And it really made it hard on them. Well, today, Citibank has reversed their policy. Up until now, since the Parkland shooting, what they've done is they've said any merchant that used Citibank services had to agree to not sell firearms to anyone that didn't pass a background check. Well, that's not a big deal. That's federal law. But also, you couldn't sell anything, any firearm to anyone under the age of 21. And we both know, me and you, that that's not right because 18 to 21-year-olds have rights too. They should be able to buy anything. Right now, they're restricted on what they can buy, but there are some things they can buy. Like they can go buy rifles, etc. Specific rifles anyway, hunting rifles, things like that. And Citibank said, nope, you have to deny them that right. You can't let them do that. So that was one of the things they said that, you couldn't do. Also, they said, doesn't matter where you are, you couldn't sell bump stocks or high capacity magazines. And by high capacity magazines, they mean standard capacity magazines, that hold more than like 10 rounds. So those were some pretty heinous restrictions, made it to where most gun shops couldn't have Citibank. So they had to go with more expensive alternatives, that would deal with people that, hey, you got no other choice. Well, today, Citibank reversed that. They're going to take those restrictions away. And this is part of a move right now to get banks from enforcing political opinions, because they did that a lot in the last couple of decades, especially under Biden. Now, you might ask, why are they doing this now? Is this a pro-gun move? Well, it actually is pro-gun. It helps the gun community and gun retailers, but it's more to do with cryptocurrency, because the big tech leaders, all these restrictions came under the same kind of thing, the debanking movement, and they want all that gone because, one, it was really hurting the cryptocurrency market, and everybody wants to make a lot of money off cryptocurrency, legitimately or not right now, so they wanted all that stuff gone. And luckily, one of the things that is gone now is this restriction on gun retailers and gun manufacturers. Businesses like Citibank, I know they're a private industry and they should be able to deal with whoever they want to deal with. But when you enter into the public domain and you start serving people, I don't think you have as much leeway then to start denying who you want to provide service to. And doing it because you don't like how some people exercise their constitutional rights, well, that is a big problem for me. So up until now, I've always said nobody used Citibank, which is sad because most of the big companies like Costco, etc., they use Citibank. So it really limits what you can do. But like I said, it is reversed now. They are not going to put that restrictions on manufacturers. If you're a gun retailer, gun manufacturer, you'll be able to conduct normal business that the law allows. Now, this is a positive move, but is it enough to make us forgive them? Because they did it. And the only reason they're undoing it now is because they're under pressure, like I said, from a lot of people who want to make a lot of money off cryptocurrency. It ain't because they suddenly became self-aware when it comes to the Constitution, or they suddenly started supporting our gun rights. That ain't got nothing to do with it. It's got to do with a bunch of billionaires want to become multi-billionaires, and the banks, some of their policies were standing in the way, and it just so happens that these gun policies were part of that whole big block of stuff that I said, that debanking movement that they went through over the last 20 years and really accelerated under Biden. So this is just a side benefit. I don't think it's that, they came around on gun rights. No, I think it just, we happen to benefit from this other movement. And to me, it is not enough to forgive them. Now, I will be happy with any business that says, hey, we can save a lot of money now if we go to Citibank. It might make us stay afloat. If you're a business and you go with Citibank, fine. I am not going to give you any guff over that. But Citibank themselves, I don't forgive them. They did this willingly. They did this full-heartedly. And the only reason they're stopping now is because the really wealthy tech people are pressuring them to get rid of these policies. So I don't forgive them. I don't know about you.